Listen up, petrol heads and eco-warriors. The car world is changing faster than a Ferrari on a racetrack. Gone are the days when your only choice was between a gas-guzzling monster truck and a sensible little hatchback. Today, electric cars are here, and they're giving gasoline cars a run for their money. But which is better? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's a question that's got everyone from tree huggers to speed demons debating at the petrol station. Don't worry, I'm here to break it down for you. In this essay, we'll take a deep dive into the world of electric cars and gasoline cars, comparing everything from their environmental impact to their performance on the open road. So, buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the future of automobiles.
First things first, let's talk about the environment. It's a topic that's on everyone's mind these days, and for good reason. We all know that cars aren't exactly known for their environmental friendliness. The exhaust fumes from gasoline cars are a major contributor to air pollution. But when it comes to emissions, electric cars are the clear winner. They don't produce any tailpipe emissions, which means cleaner air for everyone. Gasoline cars spew out all sorts of nasty stuff like carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter. These pollutants are harmful to both the environment and human health. These pollutants contribute to smog, acid rain, and climate change, making the planet hotter than a chili cook-off in Death Valley. It's a serious issue that affects us all. Electric cars, on the other hand, produce zero tailpipe emissions. That's a huge advantage when it comes to reducing air pollution. That's right, nothing but sweet, clean air. Imagine a world where the air is as fresh in the city as it is in the countryside. Of course, the electricity they use has to come from somewhere, and power plants can also pollute. But there's a growing shift towards renewable energy sources. But overall, electric cars still have a much smaller carbon footprint than their gasoline-powered counterparts. The benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. So, if you're looking to reduce your impact on the planet, electric cars are the way to go. They're a more sustainable choice for the future. They're not perfect, but they're a big step in the right direction. Every little bit helps when it comes to protecting our planet. Think of it this way. Driving an electric car is like giving Mother Nature a big hug. It's a small gesture that can make a big difference. Driving a gasoline car? More like a punch in the gut. It's time to make a change for the better.
Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, money. It's something that affects all of us, and making smart financial decisions is crucial. When it comes to the initial purchase price, electric cars are still more expensive than gasoline cars. This can be a bit of a sticker shock for many potential buyers. But hold your horses before you jump to conclusions. The price gap is narrowing rapidly as battery technology improves and production costs come down. This trend is expected to continue, making electric cars more affordable each year. Plus, governments around the world are offering juicy incentives to encourage people to make the switch to electric. These incentives can include tax credits, rebates, and even discounts on charging equipment. And don't forget about the running costs. This is where electric cars really shine. Electric cars are much cheaper to run than gasoline cars. The cost per mile for electricity is significantly lower than that for gasoline. Electricity is cheaper than petrol, and electric cars require less maintenance. This means fewer trips to the mechanic and more money in your pocket. You'll also save money on things like oil changes and brake pad replacements. Electric cars have fewer moving parts, which means less wear and tear. So, while electric cars might seem more expensive up front, they can actually save you a bundle in the long run. The savings on fuel and maintenance can add up quickly. Think of it as an investment in your wallet and the planet. By choosing electric, you're not only saving money, but also contributing to a cleaner, greener future.
Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, performance. This is where the real excitement begins. This is where gasoline cars have traditionally held the upper hand, but electric cars are quickly catching up. The gap is closing faster than ever before. In terms of acceleration, electric cars are ridiculously quick off the line. They can go from 0 to 60 in just a few seconds. That instant torque is enough to leave even the most powerful gasoline cars eating dust. It's a thrilling experience for any driver.
However, gasoline cars still tend to have a higher top speed. They can maintain these speeds for longer periods, making them ideal for high-speed driving. Range is another area where gasoline cars have had an advantage. They can travel long distances without needing to refuel frequently. But electric car batteries are getting bigger and better all the time, and many models can now travel well over 200 miles on a single charge. This is a significant improvement from just a few years ago. Plus, the charging infrastructure is rapidly expanding, so you're less likely to get caught short. More charging stations are popping up in convenient locations.
When it comes to reliability, electric cars are generally very reliable. They require less maintenance compared to their gasoline counterparts. They have fewer moving parts than gasoline cars, so there's less that can go wrong. This means fewer trips to the mechanic and more time on the road enjoying